What's up, Zeke? How we doing, man?
Good.
Hey, one thing that's pretty noticeable about you guys on the sideline yesterday was how many smiles there were. How much fun are you guys having right now as a defensive unit?
We're having a lot of fun. Obviously, with the game we had, 6 turnovers, obviously that's huge for our defense. Just keep going in that aspect of the game. But yeah, the habits we're creating at practice, just reminding the guys to, just to have fun out there, Obviously, we don't want to get away from what we have to do though. But yeah, it's been good these past few days as far as practice. So
Could if you could go back after that fumble, could you have tightrope the sidelines a little better?
yeah, I could have. I could have pushed it a little further at least. But yeah.
Did you have your old running back instincts kicking in there at all?
It came in a little slow. I thought it came in a little slow, but it's all right. Haven't touched the ball in a while, but it was exciting, man.
Who in this defense has kind of surprised you so far? I mean, like some of these young guys have really stepped up, and like Shea, it seems like JL's taking a big step and playing with confidence. I mean, the corners have been great. Like who through 2 games seems to be that guy that just continues to, be a rock for you guys?
You said it, man. Shea's one of them. Shea's one of the guys. He's the young guy, but he definitely knows what he's doing out there. A lot of it is just building his confidence, and as you can see, his confidence is up already. So we just keep building it on. His past game he had, but yeah, and just for that, him being a free safeties and the mics communicate a lot as far as on the field. But yeah, Shea is definitely he's been doing great, and he can continue to grow. So
one more. I'm sorry. One more. You've played a lot of games on the blue, Zeke, but to get a Big 12 opponent on the blue is something that is extremely unique. How excited are you guys for this matchup?
Oh, we're definitely excited. It's exciting to have an opponent like that coming into our house, especially it's a home game for us. Going back to the fans, it's just great to have them out there again. But yeah, as far as the preparation, nothing changes as far as the preparation. There's a standard as far as how you prepare, and it's not going to change. So,
Zeke, I appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Jay.
What's up, Zeke?
What's up, Ron?
So turnovers have been such a focus this offseason. You guys have 8 through the first 2 games. Andy told us yesterday that the turnover throne is still around. I'm curious, are you guys as players kind of pushing for any kind of fun tradition like that, a belt or a turnover throne or something?
From what I heard, we're not really pushing as players. I mean, we haven't really talked about it in any of our meetings, at least not yet. But I mean, me personally, I feel like that'll be exciting. So.
For sure. So looking ahead this week, you're not going to have Riley Whimpey beside you in the first half. I mean, how does that change things for you and your responsibilities?
A lot of it is just when we communicate on the field as far as pre-snap stuff, as far as the mic and the wheel talking to each other. There are some habits that me and Riley created, but I mean, it's okay. Definitely as far as B-Hawk coming in. But yeah, the communication stays the same. The standard does not change. So.
And looking ahead at Oklahoma State, what stands out about their offensive front and their backfield?
They got speed. Definitely have speed in the back end. Their front line can move. It looks like they're more athletic than we've seen as far as these past 2 games. But yeah, they got speed, and obviously they have a running quarterback, so we got to be prepared for that as well. So.
Thanks, man. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
How's it going, Zeke?
Good.
Hey, I'm curious. You mentioned Hawkins. Tell us a little bit about Brandon Hawkins and what your guys' confidence level is in him stepping up in a big situation like this.
He's been great. He's been growing as far as just playing that will backer, and just him growing as a player, growing as a person. And now, obviously, like I said, the standard does not change whoever's out there. They can be first, fifth string. It doesn't matter. The standard is the standard, and there's no doubt that B-Hawk can do that. So.
With the interceptions, I know, and the fumble recovery returns, I know Jay was joking about you on the return, but it does seem like there's a emphasis for you guys this year when you get the ball to not just go down or be with getting the ball. You guys are all trying to get yards, whether it be on the interceptions or the fumble returns. What is the mindset for you guys this year in terms of trying to, add some yards to the returns?
Yeah, we have our turnover circuits for a reason, and a lot of that is just having the ball in our hands. We work on ball security a lot, but yeah, on defensive side, we know that if we score defensive touchdowns, our chances of winning game go way up. So obviously, when we have that chance, we can't let it go, and if we can get in the end zone, get in the end zone. So.
And I know Jay asked you about playing Oklahoma State and stuff, but I mean, this program has kind of made its mark, beating the Oklahomas of the world and some of the big Power 5 teams. I know this may not be a game on that level, but to have a chance, you guys see yourself as a power, team, to chance to prove that against a Big 12 team like Oklahoma State. What is the kind of opportunity in terms of proving you guys?
Man, it's a great opportunity for us. Obviously, like I said, it's a great opponent coming into our house. And obviously playing on the blue can be our advantage, definitely with the fans here. But yeah, like I said, our preparation does not change. The standard is the standard, and as we know who we're playing, and we got to be prepared for that. But Oklahoma State's a great team, and we're excited for this challenge to see where we're at. So
appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bob, John, Mike, Will.
Zeke, what's the biggest challenge when you face a team that has a quarterback that can run?
A lot of it is containment, our pass rushing, even our run fits as well. We know that the scrumming quarterbacks, they can do a lot with their legs, and they can extend plays as far as outside the pocket. So it's very important for our whole front seven to be aware of that, stay in our lanes as far as when we're rushing. And then just doing our job. So
does this guy look to run more as a design thing than Gabriel of UCF, or are they similar in the sense that it kind of comes later if there's nothing there?
From what I've seen, they do have some design runs for him. They do a lot of RPO as well, just for him reading, acting on what we're giving them as a defense. But like I said, the game plan is the game plan, and we got to continue to prep for it. So
thank you, sir.
Thanks, Bob.
Hey, Zeke, how's Riley doing? He's out the first half. Obviously, you guys are all bummed out about it. You probably watched the play. You probably have your thoughts on it, but what's his personality been like this week so far, knowing that he doesn't get to play the first half?
His attitude didn't change. He's one of the leaders of his defense, and he knows that he is, and he encourages us as far as who's out there now, and obviously he wants to be out there. But for him, just encouraging not only us backers but the whole defense, and his attitude's been really great as far as helping out the defense, elevating our game, and not only on the field but like on the sideline as well. So it's been great.
Zeke, you've been here a long time. What's the biggest game on the blue that you've ever played in and won?
For me, can't really think of one right now. For me, I'll probably say Marshall. Marshall could be one of them for me. That was 2019, I believe. But yeah, that game comes to mind.
Did you sense that this is on that level or maybe even further past it? I mean, could this be in your career looking back the biggest, certainly non-con home game you've ever played in? I mean, is that your mindset, Zeke?
Right now, yeah. The main thing is the reason why it is the biggest one is because it's the next one. Like I said, doesn't matter who we're playing, the preparation doesn't change. But yeah, like I said, we're definitely excited for the opponent that's coming in here.
Thanks, man.
No problem, John.
Will, go ahead.
Zeke, what stands out to you about Oklahoma State's running backs?
They got speed. They definitely have speed in the backfield. And that's very important to know as far as backers, taking the right angles, just staying low as far as when we're tackling. We've been emphasizing on tackling these past 2 days. But yeah, they got speed as far as their running backs. They hit the hole. They are downhill, and it's exciting to play against something like that. So,
want to get your thoughts, your perspective. The guy that plays in front of you, Jackson Cravens. What's he do really well?
As far as Jackson, he knows what he's done in front, and if he doesn't, I can get him right. I can help him out as far as that. But as far as him doing his job, taking up the gaps, taking up the linemen for us backers to make plays, it really is a difference maker, and that's something that a lot of the outside, the fans, they don't really see what the defensive line does as far as taking double teams off of us backers for us to make plays. And Jackson's been a big part of that. So.
Thanks, Zeke. Good to see you.
You too, Will.
All right, Zeke, I think you're good to go. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Harry.